Hi, I'm Dr. Julie Pham, here to help you practice curiosity to elevate your work and life. Today, we're going to talk about how to give constructive feedback more effectively. Giving constructive feedback is critical to helping other people grow, learn, and improve. It's also critical for our own growth. I'm going to show you how to give feedback that is more specific, focused on the behavior, not on the person, and that invites a conversation. Giving feedback can be hard because we're worried about how that other person's going to react, if they're going to be defensive. That's why we like to approach giving constructive feedback with curiosity. That is, not with the expectation that we're trying to change that person. We're just trying to understand more of why they do what they do and for them to understand why we feel the way that we do. At Curiosity Base, we like to use a conversation structure called CAFA, C-A-F-A. It stands for context, the context or the situation. Action, what that person did. Feeling, how I felt about that action. And ask, a series of questions to initiate a conversation to understand their actions better. Here's my example. Context, I was giving a presentation. Action, you were checking your phone the entire time. Feeling, I felt self-conscious and a bit insecure because I was worried that my presentation wasn't interesting enough to hold your attention. Ask, did you realize that you were checking your phone the whole time? What did you think about my presentation? I know your mom is sick. Were you checking in on her or waiting to hear from her? That ask, that last A in CAFA, is about initiating a conversation to get more understanding. And there are lots of different ways we can ask questions. The first way, did you realize that you were checking your phone? Checks for shared understanding about the action, because we might have a different understanding and that's going to change the conversation. The last question I asked, I know your mom is sick. Were you checking in on her? That's a leading question to demonstrate, I know there are things going on in your life. I care about you and I'd like to have this conversation. So answering yes or no will then lead us to having more conversation. When you give specific constructive feedback this way, with that hope of an expectation of just trying to understand one another, it can make giving feedback less intimidating. And you get to also model and inspire for other people how to give feedback with curiosity in the workplace. You can also check out our other video on how to give positive feedback more effectively and also with curiosity. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click like and share it. You can also read a more detailed version of this on our blog at curiositybased.com.